Hey James, how's it going? I'm Brandon. I'm the guy to talk to you on the phone about how I can help you really expand and grow your business big time. Um, it's funny, I just came across your ad, but I never thought I'd uh, reach out to or help a private investigator. It's just a niche that I never even thought of. But just to tell you a little bit about myself, real quick, who I am. I moved down here from Colorado about 3 years ago to play soccer with Arizona United. It's a pro team out here. I'm 31 years old and I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm retired from soccer. So this is what I do full time. I've got a wife and little girl. So um, yeah, this is my skill set and kind of what I'm really good at is building a website and then pushing it to the top of Google. And I'm going to show you why that's super important if you're any small business owner in today's day and age. Okay, so just to start off here, just want to show you a little something simple. So let's say I go to Google because I want information about elephants. So I type in elephants, okay? The first page that comes up is Wikipedia's page on elephants, all right? And why is this the first one that comes up? Well, the reason why is because it's got like 20,000 plus words all about elephants, all about the different species, the anatomy and physiology, everything I could ever want to know as a user or somebody seeking information about elephants is right here on this page, right? So the fact that there's tons of content, plus Wikipedia is a really trustworthy source in Google's eyes, that's why they rank them first. Okay, that's why they put them right at the top, because Google's job is to put the most relevant source of information in front of my eyeballs as a searcher. If I had to scroll down to like the bottom and click on two here, and I had to scroll down to page 3 and then go and all the way to like page 6 just to find the information I was looking for about elephants, I wouldn't use Google. I would go use a different search engine. Okay, so there's a reason everybody uses Google, and it's because it's effective. It works. It's like the phone book from the olden days. It's everybody uses Google now, except now it's not about being alphabetical. It's about outdoing the competition so that you rank first. Okay, and Google's got like 200 different factors that go into their algorithm for determining how something ranks and why something should be ranked at the top. Now, most other small business owners, like your other private investigators, the people you're competing against, they don't know that. Just like you don't know that either, right? So they're not working on their website and doing what it takes day after day to push it to the top and get all those calls. Okay? Because the fact is, let's just do another example. Let's say we're in Tempe and we need window tinting. We might search Tempe window tinting, right? These three businesses show up here at the top of the map, and then you've got what's called the organic listings below. Okay? Now, nobody is ever going to go down here and go to page 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to find a window tinter. They're going to either look at these reviews and click here, or they're going to skip over that and find the first website. Some people might check out Yelp or whatever, but the majority of people are going to go right here or right here at the top of Google. That's where you want to be. 80% of people go to Google when they need a local service, 4 out of 5. And the other 20% are going Facebook, Craigslist, or asking a friend. So if you want to capture the lion's share of the market for people that are looking for a private investigator in a certain city, it's massively important that you get right here. It's not rocket science. It's simple. It's just most small business owners, they're afraid to make that investment in themselves and their own business. They have these big dreams of, I want my business to be this, but then they're afraid of doing what it takes to get there. Okay, I like to tell people nobody ever saved their way to wealth. You can't save your way to wealth. You have to invest in things that are going to pay off in the long run, and that's what I do. So let's take a look here. I searched Scottsdale Private Investigator. Okay. People might also search Private Investigator Scottsdale. Let's see if I gotta real quick make sure I'm not a robot here. Hold on. Okay. So right here, here's what we've got. We've got Veritas, We've got ICS of Arizona and International. This is ICS as well. So if I hover over their website, I see this is Veritas, this is ICS Arizona, this is ICS World. Okay, there's ICS World. So number 3 is ranking number 2 organically. ICS of Arizona, number 2 is ranking number 4 organically, and then number 1 is number 6. Okay, I can also see how many backlinks they have here. And backlinks are basically a link to your site from a different website. And the more power and trust that Google gives to that website, the more that link juice is going to flow to your website and push it up the rankings. Okay, so hopefully I'm not getting into too much crazy detail here, but really I just want to explain that what I do is I build a site. Okay, I get an address in that city, so let's say it's in Scottsdale, we get a local number, and I build that site, and then I get it listed in this map pack. Okay, and then it'll start here at the bottom, and I'll kind of do what it takes to make it climb up the top. I've done it in like less than 30 days before, but sometimes it takes 60 to 90 days, maybe even a little bit more if the competition is really high. But once I get you up there, man, I'm gonna keep doing the little work that it takes day in, day out to keep you glued to the top, so that we're just blowing away the competition while everybody else is just sitting there out doing their private investigating. You've got me here that's just pushing you to the top and then just putting more and more and more glue on. Okay, so I want to show you an example of a different site I have. Say you're broken down in Scottsdale and you need a tow truck. You might go and type Scottsdale tow truck. That's what the most commonly searched term is. Okay, right here, this is me. Right here, this is me. Okay, I'm going to click on the site and show you here. Really clean, simple. It's got a nice call to action here. Okay, a lot of content, a lot of pictures, a lot of words, just tons of information about towing. Lots and lots of information about towing, because Google likes to see that. Google likes to see sites that are super authoritative, super thorough, just tons and tons of information. Now this here, if I can zoom in on it, this is a guy named Toby. He owns this yellow tow truck, and he's been a tow truck driver for like 30 years. He moved here from Albuquerque a few years back. I found him on Craigslist, just like I did you. He was just getting a call or two every like 3-4 days and maybe getting that job, maybe not. In the month of December, through this site, I gave him 130 calls. 130 calls, and I went live with it like the beginning of October. So he's gone from being the guy on Craigslist that gets 1 or 2 calls every 3 or 4 days to some days he gets 12, 13 calls from this site. You know, he got 130 in the month of December, and it's just going to keep growing and growing, because I want to show you something else here. Let's say I search something different like Scottsdale towing, which some people might search. Now you can see I'm not in the top 3 there, right? And my site organically is down here at number 6 then. If I click on more places, I'm right here at number 4, so I'm right outside that top 3 for towing. Now what I'm working on daily is just the backlinks and the other things that I have to do to push this into the map pack and push this up the organic listings for this term, Scottsdale towing. You know, if you search Scottsdale towing service, there I am. I've climbed into there for that one, and I'm up here at number 4. So my job is just, as time goes on, to push it up to the top for all those different keywords people might search, so that I can get in more and more and more calls. It's just about being in front of the eyeballs, you know. So for you, when it comes to let's see here, private investigator, private investigation service, you know, let's check that out. So we've got the same 3 there, they're just in a different order, right? Down here, Google. Yeah, see, there's not many things that people might search other than just private investigator or private investigation service. So there are some other keywords that I would figure out and get it optimized for that as well. But man, hopefully this gives you a better idea of what I do and why it's just massively important for you to be right here at the top. If we look at your site real quick, just so I can show you, like, one of the most important things, let me go back to, real quick, back to mine. just a little tip I can give you real quick that'll hopefully help you even if you don't go with me. So if I hover over this tag here, it says Scottsdale Tow Truck Company, towing service and roadside assistance, Scottsdale AZ. So right there, I've got all my lots of different quality keywords. I've got towing, towing service, tow truck, company, roadside assistance. I've got Scottsdale and AZ. That's something that everybody can do. Like right here, yours just says voices empowered. And that's kind of the default. So if you can, go in and change your site so that it says voices empowered private investigator Scottsdale or wherever you want to rank for. That'll help you a little bit, but still, you really need somebody like me to do the kind of daily work to be pushing up the ranks, because honestly, you don't have the time as a small business owner. I've been there. That's how I ended up doing this. Was I used to do concrete countertops, and man, I was trying to do everything on my own. Build them, go give the estimates, install them, do the marketing, do the website, the ads, everything I had to do to get those phone calls to come, and it just became way, way, way too much. And so that's when I sort of transferred over into this, because I realized it was just a much smarter way for me to spend my time. So anyway, I hope this all makes sense, and give me a shout when you get a chance, and hopefully we can talk and meet up and figure out how we can make this partnership work, man. I'm just from looking into it, I know I can get you some seriously good results, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, my number is 970-404-5870. Thanks, bye.